From the political side, we have also damaging belief. We think that the economy is a zero-sum game. We think that if somebody gets rich, it's because another person gets poor. We think that if somebody is successful, it's because of luck or corruption, and not because of self-determination and hard work. And you also, of course, have this tendency to over-empower the state and over-empower specific political actors, to give too much power to you. In Latin America, you don't have this long tradition of individual liberties that you have in the US. And later we can talk about why this is the case, but this is a fact. This is a fact of our societies. And all these lead to bad policy outcomes, and they lead to bad economic outcomes. But the reality is that if people believe about these ideas, it's because they see something in them. If somebody believes that the economy is zero-sum game, it's because in many Latin American societies, it's like that. In the sense that the economy does not reward people for working hard. It rewards people for being politically connected. Think about the economy of Venezuela, think about the economy of Nicaragua, think about the most extreme example, the economy of Cuba. If people don't have self-belief that their own effort can lead them to a better life, the reality is that in many Latin American countries, it's very difficult to go from being in poverty towards middle class. It's extremely difficult. Doesn't matter how hard you work. So people are incentivized to believe in that. So if you think about the three layers of the economy, you think about the structural factors. Do you have oil? You don't have oil? How is your geographic, economic sectors, etc. If you think about the formal institutions of the country, what are your laws? What are your economic and political institutions? And if you think about the informal institutions of a country, you can see problems in all of them in Latin America. And then there is a lot of time wasted, or not wasted, but spent by academics thinking about which of these is the factor. What is the problem? Is the way we believe about the world? Is our political institutions? Or is that we are born condemned to poverty because of the way our economies are structured, or because of something happened in colonialism 200, 300 years ago? I think that the right way to approach it is to analyze and to understand that it's like a feedback loop that goes from one to the other. If you have bad political ideas, you will have bad political institutions. But if you have bad economic structure, then that will also influence the way you see the world. And it's like a vicious cycle or a virtuous cycle that societies can go into. The biggest example, I would say, is the connection between economic exclusion and political turmoil.